In this video, I'm in Southlake, Texas, and we're going to discuss the pros and cons of living right here in Southlake. My name is Richard Soto with VIP Realty, and if you're new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button as we do weekly videos talking all about living, working, and playing right here in the DFW Metroplex. Today, we're going to cover the pros and cons of living in Southlake. We're also going to highlight several different neighborhoods that fit different budget and needs. Southlake, Texas is one of the most desirable luxury suburbs right here in the DFW Metroplex. It has a population of about 30,000 and was ranked the 4th best place to relocate to. It's about 25 to 30 minutes to downtown Dallas and about 20 to 25 minutes to downtown Fort Worth. If you're looking to get out of town, take a short flight or an international flight, the DFW International Airport is only 10 to 15 minutes away, depending on traffic. Southlake, Texas is considered part of the Mid-Cities, and it's located in Tarrant County. Nearby cities include Grapevine, Trophy Club, and Colleyville, just to name a few. Part of the reason that Southlake is so popular and we have so many of our clients relocating right here to Southlake, Texas, is because of the outstanding Southlake Carroll Independent School District. So if you have children like myself, Southlake is going to be one of the best cities that you can choose in regards to having an excellent independent school district. There aren't too many cons on the list, so we're going to start with the pros. And one of the first pros in regards to living in Southlake is the Southlake Carroll Independent School District. You literally will have access to one of the best ISDs, not only in the DFW Metroplex, but in the entire state of Texas. It also boasts some of the best youth sports activities right here in North Texas. So if you're looking for exceptional schools and an incredible youth sports program, Southlake is going to be for you. Southlake has 11 exceptional A+ rated schools right here within the city. It's also number 3 in the state in regards to the best schools that Texas has to offer. If you're into youth sports like myself and my family, and especially if you're into football, the Southlake Carroll Dragons have won 8 state championships. Southlake also have an exemplary lacrosse, baseball, and soccer league. If you are a family with children, not only is the education and sports top-notch, but the attractions and events in Southlake can't be beat, which is another great pro of living right here in Southlake, Texas. Some of the events that I've enjoyed in the past with my family are the annual Christmas tree lighting in the square, as well as the 4th of July activities. Every year, the city hosts Christmas events and activities for families and kids to enjoy, including snow machines, a meet and greet with Santa, and watch as jolly old Saint Nick flips the switch and illuminates the entire square with Christmas lights. Southlake also celebrates the 4th of July activities. Southlake celebrates Independence Day with an annual Stars and Stripes celebration. We can't talk about Southlake's pros and not mention all the fantastic shopping and dining that Southlake has to offer. From high-end retails to some outstanding restaurants, you can find them right here in Southlake, and you don't have to travel far into downtown Dallas nor Fort Worth. Another pro on the list is the many parks and recreational activities that Southlake has to offer, allowing residents to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Bicentennial Park is one of Southlake's largest parks and is home to baseball fields, the Liberty Gardens, and the Southlake Tennis Center. Another pro of living right here in Southlake is a very short commute to the DFW International Airport. My family and I like to get out of town whenever possible, so it's a very short trip right here from Southlake to the airport. It's a 7-mile drive, and as I stated earlier, you're probably looking at about a 10-minute drive depending on traffic. So another pro of living right here in Southlake is the beauty. Southlake is a gorgeous city. It's one of my favorite cities right here in the DFW Metroplex. as you're going around the shopping center or the town square. A lot of really cute shops and diners here that you can enjoy. But more importantly, as I drive through some of these neighborhoods, wow, some of these homes are absolutely stunning. Massive yards, gated communities, everything you could ever want in a home, you can find right here at Southlake. We just went through our walkthrough at a closing that we're going to have tomorrow for a good friend of ours, and his lot has about 50 massive trees. It is so gorgeous. We've recently done a video tour of these luxury condos right here at the town square. So there are a lot of real estate options if you're considering moving to Southlake. Everything you could ever want in regards to real estate, you'll be able to find right here. Not only are the homes in Southlake unique, big, and beautiful, they have high home appreciation rates. Over the last 10 years, statistics show homes have appreciated about 35% and are currently up 4.9. The most popular neighborhoods that we get most frequently calls about range between 800K and up are Carillon and Westwick Hills. Let's take a look at what these different neighborhoods have to offer. So moving on to the cons, just like every other city, Southlake is no exception. There's definitely going to be some cons of living right here. And while Southlake offers an outstanding sense of community and great amenities, beautiful homes, if you're going to live here in Southlake, it's going to come with a price tag, and it's going to be a very hefty price tag at that. In regards to real estate, the homes here in Southlake, the average home is around $1.5 million. Wow, that's very expensive. In addition to that, if you're looking for an apartment rental, not happening. They don't have apartments here in Southlake. And in addition to that, if you're looking in a moderate price range, we'll say $400 to $650, you're going to be hard pressed to find anything within that price range. I know there are a couple of condo communities that you might be able to get into for around starting at $450,000. So that's another huge con of living right here in Southlake. Moving on to the next con is the homes are a little bit older here. So the majority of the homes were built in the 1990s to about 2008, saying that there are pockets of new construction. However, the majority are going to be a little bit older, and depends on how you look at it, that could be a pro or a con. Nevertheless, even the older homes are going to be updated beautifully, I can assure you. So if you're looking for new construction and you want to be in a neighborhood that's strictly new homes, it's going to be very unlikely that you find that right here in Southlake. Another con is the location. I enjoy going downtown, mainly to Dallas, but I also enjoy going downtown Fort Worth. And to me, the distance is a little bit too long. Yes, I understand 25 to 30 minutes isn't far. So to get from here to downtown Dallas, maybe 30. Here to downtown Fort Worth, about 25-minute drive. To me, it's a con. Yes, it's not a big deal. And if you live in the DFW Metroplex, that's pretty much a standard commute to go anywhere. But if I could have it a little bit closer, that would be ideal for me. Okay, so moving on to the final con. As I stated earlier in the video, there aren't many cons of living right here in Southlake. It's a great city to live in. But if I had to have another con, it would be the traffic. So at peak hours, whether it's morning on the way to work, lunchtime like right now, or in the evening, you are going to be dealing with heavy traffic. I just stopped right here at the town square for lunch. I couldn't find a parking spot. I literally had to park on one side of the square and walk all the way across. And as we know, a con in Texas is the heat. So to me, that walk was brutal. So traffic is an issue right here in Southlake, Texas. However, it's a con throughout the state because we are growing so fast. But that's just an additional con that you can add to the list. So that wraps up my list in regards to the cons of Southlake. It's very difficult to find any issues with Southlake. So the majority of those cons are me really nitpicking. The only true con I can find in regards to living in Southlake is the cost of living, and that's really about it. Southlake is an exceptional city to live, work, and play, and to raise a family. And as you can see by the videos, the homes here are absolutely amazing. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're thinking about buying or selling real estate anywhere in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex or throughout the state of Texas, my team and I would be happy to assist you with your next real estate transaction. And as always, we'll see you on the next video.